Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first of many long overdue reviews. These are going to be a bunch of reviews for shows that were at the very end of 2023 that I just didn't get a chance to review. I have talked about them in my shows of 2023 video, but now they are going to get their own dedicated review. And we're going to start off with Tonikawa High School Days. This is a short 4-part little mini kind of specials set in between now it will be season 2 and season 3 of Tonikawa. The reasoning for this that I am guessing is because I want to start season 3 off with a bang, and we're going to get more about Tsukasa's backstory because I have seen the volumes of the manga, and this little story arc is about what, two or like 1 or 2 volumes. So that I think they really wanted to they wanted to not skip it, but they wanted to at least just get it out the way, so that way season 3 starts with like a big here you go type thing. Now, as for the plot, it's pretty much NASA's old teacher. I believe her name is Miss Yuzuki, if I remember correctly. She pretty much tells NASA that, hey, we are having a bit of a shortage on staff and we need someone to help. Can you come and teach a class? Uh, it's some sort of computer class, right? And NASA agrees, and it pretty much goes from there. NASA is now teaching this class temporarily. However, the board sees how good of a teacher he is, and they keep trying to get him to stay on permanently. And then we have Tsukasa. She's feeling jealous that NASA's going to a school with a bunch of girls and starts to feel inferior. And then you have all the girls in the school who are wondering how someone so young like NASA could get married, because of course this is NASA, so he wastes no time in just saying, oh, I'm married, because he has to let everyone know. Um, and it pretty much goes from there. We get a bit of insight into some of the classmates, mainly girls, of course, that NASA is teaching. We learn a bit about them. And it's not much, because again, this is just 4 episodes. But it's very enjoyable for what it is. You can very much see this being the filler. Not even necessarily filler, but you can clearly see how this would fit in a regular season, right? These 4 episodes, and then we move on to like the next arc in quotes. There is a big thing at the very end when we get to talking about a certain student who she's like, like the smartest student in school, and then she sees NASA and how smart he is, and she kind of sees him as maybe a bit of a challenge there. But there is something about her, and apparently she might know a Tsukasa. Interesting, and that's where we kind of leave. We leave on a bit of a cliffhanger about her and Tsukasa, which again is probably for season 3. So, that very much had me intrigued. And then when we got the ending, I was like, oh, well, dang it. I wanted more, which is the point. So now we just have to wait until season 3 comes out, which we don't know when that comes out. I doubt it's this year. Maybe next year at the earliest. Because they probably made this at like the same time they did season 2. But overall, it's typical Tonikawa. This is the typical Tonikawa tropes, the typical Tonikawa jokes. If you like Tonikawa, you're gonna like this. It's fine. It's like literally you can just see this being a 4-episode arc in the regular season. They just made it its own thing. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 because it's just fine. It's just whatever. It's fine. But the ending leaves stuff open to be more explored in the next season of the show, which is what I'm looking forward to. I could very well spoil myself on what Tsukasa's backstory is, but I don't want to. I want to be surprised. I am tempted to just actually get the manga and read it and then find out what it is. But no, maybe I've come this far. I think I can wait a bit more. Anyway, that is Tonikawa High School Days. Let me know what you thought of it if you've seen it in the comments down below. And I will see you all next time.